Hey guys, this is Asa and welcome to my channel Wing and Winkit. As we all know that most of us we do apply eyeliner on daily basis, but still we get it wrong. Either we mess up the line or the wing shape, and sometimes what happens is the wing on one eye does not match with the other eye, and same story goes with the thickness of the eyeliner as well. Even I do those mistakes sometimes, and that can be fixed only by practicing. Every time you try with different tips and tricks. If one thing doesn't work, then try another and adapt to the one which works and practice on the same. That is the reason I thought of doing this video, to share with you guys all the tips and tricks which I follow to achieve that perfect eyeliner. Alright, the tip number one, never close your eye while applying the eyeliner. When you do that, what happens is your eye starts shivering, which will get you tensed, and even your hand starts shivering. Your hand cannot shiver because you are going to mess up the liner. Your hand needs to stay still in order to get that perfect line. To avoid this, let's jump to tip number two. Lift your head a bit like this and hold your mirror at this angle so both of your eyes are almost closed, not completely closed of course, and you guys can get to know what you're doing on your eyes. Tip number three is that always start from the center of your eyelid, because if you start from the inner corner, what happens is you're going to have that thick line on the inner corner as you had just removed the brush from the bottle, and there will be excess on the brush right now. Step number four, start applying your liner in terms of layers, like build one layer, on top of that one more layer, on top of that one more layer, and continue doing so until you have achieved that desired thickness that you have in your mind. Tip number five, always start applying your first layer closer to your eyelashes, because I have seen many of them making this mistake that they first draw the border and then they fill in the liner. Because when you do this, there are high chances that you mismatch the thickness and shape of the liner on both your eyes. And one more advantage to applying your eyeliner closer to your eyelash is that you are not going to miss that area closer to your eyelash. When you miss that area and you open your eyes and look straight, then your skin starts peeking through that, and it just doesn't look good. Tip number six, after starting from the center of your eyelid, drag that brush till the outer corner of your eye, and whatever is left on that brush, use that for tip number seven. And the tip number seven is focus on your lower waterline, and at the point where your lower waterline ends, take it as a guidance, and with the brush just draw the straight line upwards, not completely to the desired wing length, but instead do it half, so that if you have made any mistakes, then you can rectify it at a later point. When you take help of your lower waterline in order to draw that wing, then you are going to have your wing at the same angle on both of your eyes. And the tip number 8, the point where half wing ends, considering that point, just draw the straight line back, joining it to the first layer, and that line should end between your center of your eyelid and the outer corner of your eye, so that when you open your eye and look straight, you get that perfect wave. As I already mentioned that you have to apply your eyeliner in layers, continue doing that, like extend your wing a bit and then join it back to the center of your eyelid, and again layering up your eyelid until you achieve that perfect shape and thickness. And the final tip, that is tip number 9, always draw your inner corner with the leftover quantity of liner on the brush, so that you are going to have that thin and crisp inner corner. And before jumping into the video, I want to mention the eyeliner which I am using. It's this Stay Quirky Badass eyeliner in black. This eyeliner is waterproof, smudge proof, and it also stays all day long. And I'm having all the shades except the two, I think, of this range. And I'm going to give you the review and wear test of these eyeliners in the upcoming videos. But if you're a beginner, then I would suggest you to use the Lakme Insta liner, as it is not waterproof and it just comes off very easily. As a beginner, we will be messing up our liner many of the times, so it just gets easy to wipe off that mistake and then again continue applying our liner. Even I, as a beginner, I have used Lakme eyeliner, and once I got confident, I started using the waterproof liners. So without any further delay, let's jump to the video.
Oh, then, what I know now, I wouldn't have said what I said. I took the long road, thought I'd be better on my own. Sometimes what's right is wrong instead. 'Cause I was too young, and I didn't understand that you were the one, and I can't wait to see you again. Hindsight is fleeting when your heart's bleeding and all you can see is red. Till you discover it is within each other to forgive and make amends. If I had known then what I know now.
Alright guys, I hope you liked the video and the tips which I mentioned. If you did, then do hit the like button, and if you have any queries and suggestions, then mention them in the comment section below, and links to all the liners will be mentioned in the description box. You can also follow me on Instagram, and my Instagram handle is over here. If you want to continue watching these kind of videos, then do subscribe to my channel. And that's it for today's video. See you guys in my next video. Until then, bye.